Hi Cancer, this is Red from Scarlet Ibis Tarot, and I'm doing your monthly read. So let's see what's going on. Please keep in mind these readings are general, so they may or may not resonate with you. Also, if they resonate, that's awesome. If they don't, please check your other placements or try one of the other fine readers upon YouTube, because there's a lot of talented people who would like to help you. Roles may be reversed. And cross-watchers, you're welcome here, but remember, you are also responsible for your actions. Okay, 5 of Pentacles reversed. Interesting already, Cancer. 6 of Cups upright and Page of Swords upright. And I peeked early, usually check later, but we have the Ace of Cups on the bottom. So, Cancer, you have someone you have not been able to get out of your mind from your past. It was somebody you thought there'd be a good future with, and I don't know why this is coming up so much lately, but they're coming back into your life. And it's going to be a message that really is going to seem like it's out of the blue to you. Like you haven't heard from them in ages, and you run into them, or they call you, or they text you, or all of a sudden there's a friend request on whatever social media you're on, and it's gonna surprise you. The thing is, Cancer, I don't get a very angry ending to this relationship. I mean, yes, you guys might have argued on the last bit of it and everything like that, but it doesn't feel like there was cheating or anything like that. It seemed to be like there was circumstances, right? Someone was going to school, someone was getting a job transfer, someone was doing this, someone was doing that, and the relationship didn't survive being long distance. Like I said, I don't get a vindictive, angry, bad energy here. It ended. And I think this person crosses your mind on occasion. You haven't thought about them for a while, but they've recently been communicated with you. Okay. They have missed you. For some of you, they've dated other people, For some of you, this is an extended period of time. Some of them may have been married, but they've never quite gotten you out of their head. That's good and bad, right? So, like, they would think about you on your birthday or something like that. You would just cross their mind. I don't think they actively were, like, comparing you to their exes or to their persons they were dating or married to or anything like that. I think it was more of like, oh, it's this day. Hey, that was so-and-so's birthday. I hope they're doing okay. Like, it just feels like a very pleasant energy that they still have towards you. They do still have feelings with you. Like, they didn't feel, man, they have definitely been married. They have definitely dated other people in the time you guys have been apart. That does not feel like it was the cause of the breakup. It doesn't. It doesn't feel like I said, there was cheating or anything like that. But again, they could have been, for some of you, this might count as cheating. But they might have been like, oh, I'm away overseas. I've been here for a year. And I'm starting to have feelings for other people. Maybe I should end it. Like that kind of thing. It doesn't feel like they actively acted on it, but they definitely acted on it after you guys broke up. Sorry. sorry. But, again, like I said, I'm getting some real amount of time here. Like, that you guys have been apart. I really am. And they've never totally stopped thinking about you. And they're going to, like I said, they're going to come in fast out of the blue. There's a good chance they're going to ask you to meet up with them. It's up to you whether or not you do that. Some of you really are curious about this person. Oh my gosh. some of you, how can I put this? Your person, Cancer, the ex who's going to be getting in contact with you, has put you on a pedestal. And even for some, and it's a weird pedestal, even for some of them, like although some of them have dated other people, some of them have had kids, some of them have been married, they for some reason have not thought of you as changing. Like, they would be surprised that you guys have been apart for 10 years, and then all of a sudden they find out you've been married. They're like, oh, you got married? Well, what was supposed to happen, right? Or they'll find out you're married now and be like disappointed. It's like they wanted to come back on their terms. Like they never like totally forgot you, but they always kind of kept you in the... I don't know about this person, Cancer. I mean, part of it's like super mushy and some of it's like delusional. Okay? Like I think they might have always thought that they could always get you back. And that's just not the case. Like, you've grown and you've changed in a lot of ways. And I think it's for some of the people you're dealing with, Cancer, or person you're dealing with, they have problems thinking that time has changed. Like, it could even be something little. They may be like, oh my gosh, you cut off all your long hair, right? Or you dyed your hair. Or, or if it's a guy, they started shaving their head. Or, I mean, just something. They'll be like really shocked that you're not doing the same thing that you used to. I don't know. Maybe like you wore a certain style of clothing when you were younger and they're expecting to meet you 10 years later and you're wearing the same stuff. Do you see what I'm saying? There's just... It's going to be kind of weird. So what's helping the situation is, Cancer, you are completely honest with this person. When they reconnect with you and they're like, hey, I want to meet up with you, you're going to be flat out honest. You're going to say, is this a date or not? Like, you're going to ask them. I don't know how honest they're going to be with you because like I said, I think they have an ulterior motive. But Cancer, you're going to be like, hey, I'm married, but yeah, if you want to meet and hang out, we will. Or, sure, I can go on this day, but my mom has to watch the kids, or my dad has to watch the kids, right? Or I'll get a babysitter and we can go out for dinner. You're going to make it very clear that your life has moved on. Oh, I would love to meet up with you, but I work until this time. Like, oh, I'm a nurse now. I don't have any time off. Like I said, they're just expecting you to be really available to you and to have not changed. I think they're also kind of expecting your feelings to be exactly the same. But again, this feels like there's a long distance and time between you guys. And you've moved further along in your life than they have. Like, they just can't imagine you, like if you were a club kid, they can't imagine you still not going to the club. Does that make sense? And what's hindering you? Judgment reversed. They do think everything could be exactly the same between you guys. I don't know if they're hopeful or delusional, to be honest with you. Yeah, Cancer, some of you don't even love this person anymore. I mean, you might have a soft spot for them, but I don't know if that soft spot's in your heart or in your head about this person. But like I said, I don't feel like there's any vindictiveness in the breakup. I don't feel like there's any vindictiveness in this person wanting to meet you again, but I think they do have hidden expectations. Yeah, this person's going into this hoping for a happy reunion, happy reconciliation. But Cancer, there's a chunk of you that are happy with your life as it is. And I think for some of you, Cancer, I'm advising to go to this. I'm flat out saying you should go to this, because if you were someone who was always what-ifing, if they hadn't moved, if they hadn't gone away, that kind of thing, you were always wondering what would happen, how did they feel about you, you'll get your answers in this meeting. And if nothing else, it'll give you the point to move on and be done with this situation for once and for all. For others of you, it could rekindle something, but this person doesn't think you changed. Like I said, them getting in contact with you is really going to startle you in a lot of ways. And in some ways, this is going to be kind of emotional for you. Ace of Cups, again, on the bottom. And it's going to be kind of surprising. But, yeah, you'll get answers to things you've been wondering about. So that's what I have for you, Cancer. Someone from the past is going to get back in contact. They think you haven't changed. You have. And you'll get answers. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.